Why is it that some men are too proud? Why is it that some men are too proud? You see them so proud outside, that can actually be forgiven because they probably are men and they have this aggressive nature, you know. But when you are a man and you still come back into your house with your wife and kids and you're such a very proud husband, you don't listen to your wife. Even when you listen to her, you just listen to her very, very superficially. You listen to her very, on the surface. Why do men tend to exert that kind of authority? If you actually courted your wife, you dated your wife, there were these times where you actually had some of these romantic, kind of outings, very sweet talk, everything was kind of like so cool. You could actually, let go a lot of things just to make her happy. I was thinking it's a cultural thing, but a friend of mine told me it's not a cultural thing. Like anybody who starts behaving proud is something he probably just learned from his immediate environment. So I really want to know because when I see some friends, when I go to their houses and I see the way their wives behave around them, I know this man is a very controlling and a very proud man. When you get to see somebody who is very controlling and very proud, you know it's very easily placed out there. And sometimes I don't even know the reasons why. When I actually got married, I made it very clear that being very up and about with my wife, like being very proud, was not my thing. Like I would want to do, and see, if you're my wife, you're my wife. Like, do you understand? You're my wife. Like, I should be the one, teaming up with you to confront people outside. Not me coming home and trying to confront you. If you're a man out there and what you do best is to come home and try to exert authority over your wife and make her feel like you're the boss, I think it's a big shame. When you come back home, be that gentle, loving husband. Be that gentle, loving father. Don't come home with that kind of aggression. You're so disrespectful. Your wife fears you a lot. Your wife does not have that time with you because anything she tells you, you don't agree. And you see yourself as a man. I don't want to start jumping from one ethnic group to the other and try calling, making a big deal out of, the cultural thing or the tribal affiliations of people who actually show some of these attributes. No. I just want to stand on the basis of you being a man. I'm doing this video right now to tell all men out there, if you are a man and everything about you defines a person who is very proud, I think it's a big shame on you. Like, it's a big shame on you, especially when you do that with your family in the house. When you do that in your own home, your kids can approach you. Your wife is not easy around you because she sees you as somebody who is very authoritative, somebody who is very aggressive, somebody who is very proud. She tells you things bit by bit. She tells you things in bits. When she wants to talk to you, she sees you as somebody that will always want to object to everything she tells you. You are not a listening husband. You are not somebody who talks. You are not somebody who agrees. You are just a very proud dude in the house. When I saw that, I could actually relate. I could relate because I have seen a lot of these things happen. When you have problems with your partner and you probably need time to, talk about it, try to resolve it. Your partner is blocking you on all social media. Your husband is not talking with you. In fact, you can't reach him. He has blocked you. And that is his own way of trying to resolve it by not talking with you, by not speaking with you. It goes for days. Your husband does not have any form of communication with you, especially if he's far away. You call him, you can't get him. You chat him up, he has blocked you because he's angry. Then after like 2-3 weeks, he now opens up the social media lines and begin to try to reach out to you so you guys can resolve the problems you guys have. And I was shocked. Like, what kind of a husband does that? Or what kind of a wife does that? Like, how do you resolve cases when you have problems with your partner? Do you sit down in the house and talk it out, or do you just want to stand on the fact that somebody did something wrong and the person need to apologize, and so you guys cannot be on talking terms? When she wants to talk to you, she sees you as somebody that will always want to object to everything she tells you. You are not a listening husband. You are not somebody who talks. You are not somebody who agrees. You are just a very proud dude in the house. When I saw that, I could actually relate. I could relate because I have seen a lot of these things happen. And it really baffles me. You see a man that does not know how to carry his own children in the house. Like, it's not his thing. He does not carry kids, does not play with his kids. I actually had somebody who came to my house one time, and then my daughter Miracle was just like 2 months, 3 months, and he carried my daughter. Now gave my wife Miracle back. I was like, I don't know how to carry children. I don't, and I was so baffled. Like, I was so baffled. It was not like he was saying it because my baby then was 2 months. No, he was saying it because generally he does not do it. This is somebody I know. He doesn't do it. His kids come around him and he's always too busy with his phone, busy with his laptop, and he pushes, he doesn't do it. If that is on a lighter mode, okay. What about men who just don't have that relationship with their wives? Their wives are just only good to them in their bedroom, in their kitchen, nothing else. They don't see women as supporting tools. They don't see women as companions. They don't see women as your helper. They see women as a burden, as a liability, that all their suffering is being caused by their wives. And so they just attribute every failure, they attribute every shame, attribute every struggle, attribute every pain to their wife or their wives. It's terrible. It's terrible. If you're a man out there watching this, I want you to understand that your wife is the best thing that has happened to you. Learn how to create time for your wife. Learn how to communicate with your wife. Learn to be a good husband. Learn to be a good man around your wife. If you're the kind of man that you're very bossy, you're very aggressive, you're very rude, I think you need to change from that. I think you need to become somebody. And some of you watching this and listening to me, you think being a very humble, sweet man is somebody who is a weakling. You are not a weakling. You can be a very harsh, stubborn man out there, but when you come to your house, make sure your wife gets everything she deserves from somebody she calls her husband. Be a very nice guy. Do a lot of things. You can also, funny enough, you can actually be a very nice guy, and people out there look up to you and be like, wow, I think he's doing a nice job. And people also can, he's a very weak man. But guess what? Your home is at peace. So please, this is my YouTube channel, Out to Out Solution 360. If you have any comments, if you have anything to say about why men tend to behave like this, not all men, like I said initially, why is it that some men tend to behave very controlling and all of that, please go down my YouTube channel in the description. You see the comment section